Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is LC and we're back with a brand new video for you guys. So we are now discussing week 5. Let's go ahead and get right into this. So I've already looked through the drop list. I've seen the pieces that were confirmed, and now obviously retail on a Tuesday afternoon, by the way, is fucking crazy. So anyways, we have finally the Scream collab. I feel like out of fucking nowhere though, before we even get into this, Scream has just had a crazy marketing plan doing the shit with Travis Scott and Don Tolliver, the FTP drop, and a Supreme drop, literally all within like what, a month of each other. Fucking insane, by the way. So anyways, no further ado, we're gonna go ahead. We are on Supreme Community and we're gonna go one by one, starting with the highest upvoted item and working our way through this entire drop. But before we get into that, as always, I need to remind you guys, make sure you guys go ahead, join my Instagram group. It'll just that first link down in the description. I have a private group. I let you guys know every time we go live to do our dollar auctions on Supreme, Bape, Revenge, every other brand you guys like. Also in that giveaway, I give you guys free stuff. A few people won free Supreme crowns. We gave away cause tees. We gave away a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you guys want to win free giveaways, you want a marketplace for yourself, and to get some steals on some dollar auctions, then once again, make sure to join that group down below. So anyways, getting into the very first piece, we have that Gore-Tex Ghostface shell jacket. So I'm be so fucking honest with y'all. Personally, I think this thing is dope as fuck. I think this thing is super clean. Good branding, just like a nice front hit and down the arm instead of a chest. I actually think that's super fucking nice. And then as well, our back hit, just that full Ghostface print, that slasher. Ugh. This thing is super fucking nice. I'm not gonna lie, between the two colors, obviously the easy choice here is that black. I feel like the like outline of the slasher on the red, it just kind of like, it doesn't blend well. It just kind of looks like too far out there. But a retail of $568, bro. $568 for this thin ass windbreaker jacket that, once again, it's about to be hot as fuck. Honestly, that's one thing I always like, not that I hate, but it's just like, I'm always like, bro, why are we getting these crazy pieces, or like, why are we getting collab pieces, especially on like shit like this going into spring summer? I would have much rather seen this design on something, one, a bit more affordable, and two, something a bit more wearable for the time. The shorts, awesome. That fitted, awesome. Even if we would have got this on like a tee or some shit like that too, I would have much rather preferred that. So anyways, personally, I really do think, just with all the hype around it recently, and not even just recently, I mean, this is a fucking classic. The slashers, I definitely think that this will sell out. It's definitely not going to be right away. Bigger sizes obviously are going to go first. Sizes will sit though for a bit. I really don't see this being one for like resale, especially if you guys are looking to be, you know, putting more money up for a good return, especially after coming back from last week being the Mason Margiela collab, you know, having $300 box logos that are going for, I fucking told y'all, okay, we've been cooking up every single week. Every single one damn near has been spot on. Box logos going from fucking $500 to $700. Tim's touching like $500-$600. Fell a little bit right now. The backpack, the t-shirts, everything is going fucking insane. So then going into a week like this, still great pieces. Don't get it twisted. I think that this is a solid branding piece. You know, sizes that do sell out, I could see this one like fall winter starting to pop off, having some good sales. But once again, $568, I just don't think that it's worth the investment with like a crazy return. The sizes that do sell out, I can see this going around like $600, $625, which after fees, I mean, you're basically breaking even. This would be something you would have to hold on to way longer than what I would want to personally at the moment. So I'm gonna just tell you guys and, you know, try to steer you in a good direction as well. I didn't even see the little Gore-Tex and Supreme hit up there too. Solid piece. So once again, like I said, very nice, personal, great design. I do really love this, but just, you know, we're strictly talking resale. That is not it right now. Moving on to the very next item. Okay, so I'm kind of conflicted about this one. Because obviously these mini accessories, following suit with the camera that we just had, this is like double the retail. It's a super fucking cool piece. I think that this is very unique. Just one of the, like, this is a Supreme accessory. All right. And Supreme accessories are the ones where it's like, why the fuck do I want this? Or I would never use this. Slap a fucking box phone on it, I'm buying it. Okay, a mini TV. So I'm going over here and I'm reading this to preloaded video channels, transfer videos using tiny TV converter and USB-C. So at first, what I thought this was gonna be something like you connect your Bluetooth, basically being able to like screen share and being able to play it off that. I thought that would have been super dope, but it looks like it's only going to be like video transfers, or I don't know. It would still be a dope piece, and this is one that I definitely see 100% selling out, just like the camera. But now we're talking for resale once again. I mean, you got to be practical. The camera was definitely way more usable. Like, I feel like that's, you know, something that definitely like got your use out of this being a way more stationary accessory, not something that obviously you're gonna be on the go, be like, hey, let me just slap out my fucking 2-inch TV. All right, like, it's not gonna fucking happen. And being a retail of like $90 after fees, you're looking closer to like $100 for this. I don't know, bro. Like, we're damn near getting to the price of a fucking hoodie for this thing. Like, all right, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. All right. Now, this one, I definitely think it's going to be kind of at your own discretion. I definitely 100% think that this is selling out. Obviously, how hyped up it is, and then the performance of the mini camera. But like I said, that camera was only like $50. That thing is going for like 120, 130. So, but it's just like, to get good sales on this, you know, you'd have to be at like that 150 mark for after fees on both ends of selling and buying, you know, to make like a good profit that would make it make sense of even buying this to sell. But also at the same time, it's like, this is such a unique piece too. Like, it's a fucking miniature TV, bro. Like, I feel like such a fucking cornball glazing this shit. But also at the same time, like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, what is this? So once again, I definitely think that it's gonna sell out. If you're looking to get this for personal, 100% should be in your first cart. Resale, once again, I feel like there could be some better pieces throughout this week that we'll be discussing. So honestly, I'm gonna give my final thoughts on this when we wrap up towards the end of the video. But yeah, like I said, if you're looking to get this for personal, don't sleep. This is 100% gonna sell out. Resell, I'll touch back on it when we get towards the end. Okay, next, one of my favorite pieces this week, the American flag skateboard. So this was originally supposed to drop week 1, and out of fucking nowhere, they were like, hey, we're not dropping that shit. So glad to see that it was actually released, not postponed towards like next season or some random shit, how they just out of fucking nowhere don't tell us and do that. I love this skate deck. So this is definitely a nice throwback, nice little homage piece, you know, towards any of their other American print things that they've done. I really love the tonal logo on this. It really reminds me of like the 9/11 box logo, like sticker, and even the hoodies. You guys see the fucking memes of like those kids in the middle school, like 5 of them all wearing a fucking, you know, the American flag box logo? That's what this shit reminds me of. So I'm not always the biggest fan for like the American flag print. You know, I feel like it is a hard one to wear, but also it's just like, once again, throwing that term out there, like, it's just corny as fuck. Unless you're wearing that shit around like 4th of July, like, just wearing that loud ass shit, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Some pieces, okay, you can get away with. Some you can't. This right here though, this is an amazing display piece. Amazing fucking display piece. And 100%, I said it in the beginning, every single one of these skate decks this season, every single one are going to do amazing off market. This is also another one. You guys even seen that Evolution? Literally first day sale. I want to say I sold it for like $150. This American flag is going to do really good numbers. So I already hate the fucking elevated retail. We've been slowly climbing over the years. We're up to a $72 retail for a skate deck now, close to like $80. I mean, fuck, a few more years, these are all gonna be $100 fucking skate decks. This is crazy. But anyways, first day, this thing is gonna be doing good numbers, easily over like 120 to like 150 range, right in there. Obviously, you guys know how this goes. After first week, when all the orders start coming in, this thing's gonna dip down. I would say like pretty confidently, I wouldn't see this dropping below like that $100 to like $110, $115 price point. I feel like that's a very solid place for this to maintain. And I could also see some crazy numbers popping off of this, like random sales of like 200 plus going off. It's just a super nice design, nice tonal logo. Like just it's a great display piece, great fucking display piece. So green lights on this, full-fledged first cart. You need this. Okay, next one right here, we have the fucking 112 jersey barrier. So I thought this one was super fucking dope. From the lookbook, when I seen this, I was like, that's a fucking dope ass accessory. Like it's funny, it's different, and once again, it just like plays best into like Supreme accessories being like just random fucking things that typically we would not own. But it says Supreme, so obviously we gotta have it. So right off rip, looking at the retail, $36. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. We almost have $100 mini fucking TV. I felt like this one, I was super on the fence. I'm like, okay, this is either gonna be like a $40 accessory or like a $250 fucking concrete cement block that we're gonna be wasting our fucking money on. So seeing that they actually blessed us on a retail for this, I think that this is almost like a comical piece. Obviously it doesn't really have like any sort of like usability to it, unless I seen some people doing like tech deck shit on it. I mean, kind of cool if that's your thing. Obviously I don't have fucking tech decks, so this is gonna be sitting on my fucking shelf and it's gonna be collecting dust. Anyways, I feel like this wouldn't be like one of those accessories that are like super mass produced, just because I mean it isn't like a fucking plastic or like a metal, like it's actual fucking concrete. I know, you know, they're pouring them in their fucking cookie cutters, pushing them out, everything like that, but I don't know, I feel like with it once again being concrete to a solid price point, these things might end up doing like pretty decent off market. This is another one 100%, like especially if you need like a free you need a few more bucks for your free shipping. Solid one to add. If you're able to add multiple, I would definitely do so as well. This is one I easily see this going for like $60-$70, and that's like, you know, bare minimum. You'll probably see a dip a little bit lower, but then after that, once again, like this is just another unique one. Yeah, it's a smaller accessory. It's fucking stupid, but once again, it says Supreme. It has solid branding. It's unique. This is the first time they've ever dropped a fucking miniature concrete barrier. So I definitely see this one selling out 100%. And like I said, first day especially, these will probably be at like that $80-$90 price point, right around there. Unless people are trying to, you know, undercut, just go for like really quick sales. You'll probably see around like 70, 75. Right in that range. But yeah, I definitely think that these ones will do well, and age pretty good too. You know, I don't think they're going to be touching any crazy numbers. Like the max I could really see this thing selling for is like 100 to 120, but who knows, this might be one that ends up picking up you know, next season or a season after that. But I'm also thinking too, this isn't like a specific like, you know, season as in like fall, winter, spring, summer like type of accessory. This is just, you know, all year round display piece. So I feel like that would also, you know, help it out a lot too. And obviously, you know, it's like I said, a unique accessory. It's not something that has multiple different colors. It is literally just this one, so that's going to help it perform even better as well. Okay, next, going into the Ghostface beanie. So I was really hyped up with this whole collection. I was hoping to see the rest of it because honestly, these are probably like the weaker items from that collection, in my opinion at least. Shell jacket, dope. Scully's, dope. I want those shorts and I need that fucking fitted. Anyways, talking about the beanie now. Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest, like I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. I can't wear beanies as it is. I got an odd, big, weird fucking shaped head, so beanies don't look good on me. They make my head look like a fucking swollen testicle, so it isn't a go. It isn't a go. But out of all three of these, best performing is definitely going to be that black colorway. I feel like the background colors on these ones just make this stand out like a little too much. In the shape of it, I don't know, it's just kind of throwing me off. Like, this shit looks unproportionate. So black colorway is definitely going to be the one to do so. I didn't even see it's a new era as well. And then that like kind of like old English spell out on the back, it is pretty clean. It has good branding. It's not too loud. But 54 as well. I was really hoping to see like 44 or 48, but you know they always got to fucking pinch pennies, especially when it comes to these collabs too, any way to, you know, really make their fucking money out of it. So do I think that this will resell? I definitely think that these will sell out. Best performing is 100% going to be that black colorway. I'm kind of torn on the second one. Red's my favorite color, so that like bloody red's super nice, but that royal blue is a really good accent. But 100% solid on the black colorway. That's going to be the best performing. But for what I would see these going for, I would have to see these in like this like $80-$90 range. Once again, I really don't think that it's gonna be like super crazy. I just don't really see it like being a cult following, or like, you know, just a crazy design where everybody's like, oh, I gotta have that. But I also know people with their beanies too, you know, they go kind of fucking crazy for it. So once again, I feel like solid price points would be like, you know, $80-$90 range, right around there. You will see some sales of $100 or a little bit more. But I just don't think that this is solid enough to really give me the full green light and be like, yeah, I need to get these. In store, if you're in store like myself, I'll probably grab one or two of these just because I'm able to get these listed right away and get that first, you know, 2-day sales where prices are going to be the best. But then after that, if you're online and you're waiting a week for this to come in, prices are going to be dipping. And then by the time you actually get it in hand, if you're listing online, Grailed, Goat, Alias, StockX, anything like that, after fees, you're making just a few bucks, so it wouldn't be worth it. So anyways, moving on from this one, solid personal resell. I feel like there's way better items. Okay, now getting into the pigment coated S logo 6 panels. So honestly, getting into these, like looking after these colors, this is my first time actually checking these out. Every single one of these are like the finish on them, that aged look, fucking disgusting. That like faded denim, super nice. This red almost looks like it has like a tinsel hint. Like it almost looks like 3M with that fade. That brown, super nice. Black, super nice. I don't know if this is like a navy, but the star in this show is once again that American flag. So out of all designs, I feel like they played it very safe, it just being an S logo, and honestly really good for market too. I feel like you guys see these, they're super wearable, and like I said, all colors are super solid. But once again, this is just like that one-off piece. Like if the right person was wearing it, right outfit, this thing would look so fucking nasty. 54, I was really hoping to see a retail of like 48, you know, right around in that range. 6 panels do fairly decent on market, and especially a design like this, like these finishes, you're gonna see easy sales all across the board. Honestly, I'm gonna say it for like almost all these colorways, probably close to like that 90, 100, maybe like $110 range. Like all of these are super solid. Black is always gonna be the best colorway. It's the easiest wear. It's a no-brainer. Like I don't have to tell you guys anything. But once again, these one-off pieces sometimes be going fucking crazy. And this American flag, I feel like every single item that they have this print on this season, it did not disappoint. I retract my statement that I said before. It'd be looking corny as fuck. Like every single one, they are all going crazy. So anyways, $54. It's a bit elevated retail from that 48, and once again, you know, we're talking resale, we're talking profit, so all of the margin, it matters. That's why, you know, you guys might be like, why are you complaining over $4 or $5? Well, motherfucker, because we're here to make money. We're here to make money. We love the brand, but yeah, we're here to make some fucking money, okay? You can't go wrong with any of these. Best performing is 100% going to be that American flag and the black, but every other color I feel like is pretty close, neck and neck. Leading after that, brown solid, red solid, that faded blue solid, that like navy, or I don't even know, charcoal in the background, I don't even know what to call this. All of these though, super fucking nice. So once again, if you're looking for you know, a few bucks to add for your free shipping, you're looking for a smaller investment to still have a good return, good little double up, if you can add multiple of these, I would definitely go for like that 2. That's probably going to be the limit, and if so, American flag, black, But if those are already sold out and you're looking to get a second cart, or once again just looking to cop something at least, those two. All the other ones though, solid. Next piece. Oh my god. All right, going into the flag double knee painter pants, bro. Okay, I was just saying, American flag, corny, Supreme, not. These things are fucking crazy, and on some double knee painters. So if you guys have never had a pair of double knee painters, I would tell you right now, these are some of the best fucking jeans in my personal opinion, especially from Supreme. Quality, fit, like the design, the look, everything. Like, these things are 10 out of 10 for me. And once again, with these all over prints, like, I just think that these things are so raw. I think these things are so raw. And honestly, not like super fucking taxed for what we typically see for like the double knees. Retails around like that 180, like 200. So we're a little over 30 bucks extra, but honestly, I'm cool with it. This black color, the last pair that I personally for myself was those Star Denims, and I think I'm about due for a new fucking pair of jeans. These things, oh my god, dude, are fucking crazy. That all black on black, like, I just think that all black on black, like, there's nothing negative to say about these. These things are fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie, even in the like original color, in the actual color, I think these things go fucking crazy. Once again, like I said, the right person, right outfit. I don't know. People are gonna pull some crazy fucking outfits with these. And these things are gonna bang on market. It's 100% gonna be that black colorway, super wearable, really good, like, just overall designs. I don't think there's any actual like branding on it, as in like back hits. Nothing spelling out Supreme. So this is just a piece. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you think motherfuckers are walking around with American flag jeans. All right. Anyways, these things are definitely gonna sell out. These things are gonna go crazy. Black colorway is gonna be the one to target. These are gonna be the ones to sell out first. Sizes 32, 34, 36, 38. Those four sizes are definitely going to be money sizes. I see size like 36, 38. Those are easily first day, probably going to be listed and have sales close to like $400. Jeans, like some Supreme jeans can go absolutely stupid off market. And especially when you see like these full sets, you'll typically see one doing a little bit better, like outperforming the other. Wait till we get to that fucking jacket. These, though, like I said, I think are fucking crazy. I love it. I love the designs on these. I would rock both of them. Personally, though, the black one, I need it. That's a must cop. But y'all definitely got to be quick with this. These ones are going to move, especially if you're online. It's just one of those 6 panels, and this right here, that's a free shipping cart, and that's a solid cart, you know, just to secure something. Make sure you have good items, that you're making money, or once again, if you're looking for personal, you're not reselling, you're just looking for, you know, new pieces to pick up. This is like, I think that these things are so nice. Next, getting into the flag quilted hooded work jacket, bro. Okay, this whole set, bro, like, wearing top and bottom like a full set, I'm not always like the biggest fan. I mean, there's some pieces I would rock. This is one though, I feel like 100% I would do this shit all day. Black colorway, once again, super tough. The overall pattern, this thing, I just think is so clean. Like, the design of this is so fucking clean, but it's a quilted hooded work jacket, and we're about to be going into the fucking spring and summer. Like, pieces like this, I really wish that they would just be held until like fall winter, because it's like, I would love this. I would honestly probably be more inclined to buy this, especially for a personal, if it was those times. I'm not gonna buy that and try wearing that when it's about to be fucking 70, 80, 90 degrees. Like, I'm a big fucking guy, all right? I can't even wear fucking t-shirts and shorts without fucking sweating. And now you want me to put a fucking quilted hooded work jacket on? No, it's not happening. But nevertheless, all fucking jokes aside, I think this thing, once again, is super fucking nice. The black colorway is 100% taking the cake, both top and bottom. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not the biggest fan of like this, the original print. In the jacket, I think that this one is pretty fucking buns, to be honest. But to keep fucking glazing that all black colorway, this thing is so raw. This thing is so raw. Also, the pocket, we have our inner zipper. Like, this thing just looks super well constructed as well. $400. It's honestly a really good price too. I'm thinking of just like the last few. You guys remember we had that fur lined one too, that fur inner that was full reversible, spell Supreme out. What was that? That was like 500. We just had that Fox collab as well that wasn't too long off, and I want to say that was closer, yeah, to like 500 as well. So 388, honestly, super solid. And typically these work jackets always have really good sales. You'll see, you know, at least like 100, 150, 200, pushing a bit more off some sizes. So once again, black colorway, I definitely think this thing will 100% sell out, and probably fairly quick, especially bigger sizes. Smaller sizes, both of these might sit for a little bit, but nevertheless, this thing will be 100% gone off the website after a certain amount of time. And I don't know, you know, the biggest thing I always say is like, you know, I'm trying to be mindful of, you know, what we're wearing, but like the time that we're going in as well. This thing, if you're not getting quick sales off, I feel like is definitely going to be one you'll probably be sitting on for a little bit. 388, like I said, is really solid price, but to be putting $400 into a single item, you would probably want to move it fairly quick. Otherwise, if you have the capital to sit on this going into fall winter, this thing is going to perform really good. Right off rip though, I think you're probably going to be seeing sales of about like 475, 500, right in that range. After fees is going to be a $400 piece, so you're looking at like, you know, $70 to $100 profit, maybe a little bit more. I don't think that it's going to be going like super fucking crazy. I don't think everybody's gassing it up, and like I said, especially last week being Mesa Margiela, you know, a lot of people are going to start sleeping on other items, but this is one, like, if you know, you know, all right? And if you know, I don't gotta say nothing. All right? So anyways, nevertheless, solid fucking jacket, really good retail, really good branding, dope ass design. It's 100% gonna sell out. If you have the capital to sit on this or to play around with bigger pieces, I would highly advise this one too. If not, there's smaller pieces that we're making money on this week, but nevertheless, if you got the money to play with it, go for it. If not, we'll move on. All right, moving on to the next item. I've seen the next like few, and to be honest, they're not like super crazy, so we're gonna fly through these ones a little bit more. Plaid art crew neck. I'm be so honest. Basic as fuck art design. There's literally like nothing like cool to it. The plaid is a nice touch, and also it almost being like that deconstructed look. I will give it that. I just feel like, you know, it just wasn't executed as well as they thought. To be honest, 100% a skip. I really don't have anything else to say about it. So moving on to the next item. Now, the Devil S logo zip up hoodie. What did I just say last week? We need more zip ups. 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 And what the fuck are we getting? We just got a zip up box logo, and now we have a zip up S logo. And also on the Demon S logo too, this is just a solid piece. So beanies, everything else that had this was also like just really good sales. And just honestly, S logos in general. You guys know how like the applique sets are, like the full spell outs. This is another one. It's just really easy to wear. It's like an essentials piece. It's like Supreme's essentials piece. So honestly, it's this light blue color, that like baby blue, super fucking nice. I really don't like the contrast colors on these other ones. This red is nice, but honestly, I wish it was like an all black with like a red. I feel like the reverse doesn't really do well. Red, green on a heather gray, like that Lakers colorway. This pinstripe though, this pinstripe is honestly pretty nice. This is probably like the second one for me, but I really think that this light blue will do super fucking good. 178, not horrible. We got a zip up, and that's fully embroidered. To be honest, I feel like the smaller sizes are going to be the one to target. More generally speaking, if you're going for that specific colorway, I feel like this is definitely a nice one for the ladies. And if not, smalls, mediums have still been doing really good on market, fucking having crazy sales on a lot of pieces recently. You know, even talking about the Mesa Margiela, that district sanitation, like all those pieces we've been discussing over the past few weeks. I've been telling y'all, like, you know, don't sleep, you know, okay? If you can't cop, get a medium, because don't worry, you're gonna make a fucking bag. All right, so this one right here, I can't really speak for any of the other colorways. I feel like all the other colorways, to be honest, are pretty much sleepers. This pinstripe, though, and that baby blue, super fucking nice. Small, medium, and then for this pinstripe, I would go for larger sizes, large, XL, double XL. This is definitely going to be one for the gentleman. And not saying that that light blue isn't for the gentleman, because it 100% is. I would wear that too, but I just feel like this would perform really well on market for those smaller sizes. So, once again, super easy piece to wear, just a nice S logo. The devil horns, obviously just a nice touch. So I would definitely give this the thumbs up on those two specific colorways. Once again, if you have the capital to play around with multiple items, I definitely think that this one is going to be making you money. I would say confidently sales right around that like 250. I think a lot of these are going to sit. These two specific colorways I do feel confident in. They'll probably take a little bit to sell out just because there's other things that people are going for this week, but those two colorways 100% will sell out. I don't see the rest of them really selling out, and if they do, it'll probably take all day, or it might even be sitting for like the next few days, but those first two really solid. I think you could see some really good numbers on those, and it being a zip up, like I said, it's spring, summer. I feel like it's way easier to get away with instead of a pullover. You know, if it gets too hot, want to take it off, it's way more accessible to be switching on and off like that. So solid piece, nothing like super crazy, but definitely like sneaky profit in there, especially getting close to the bottom of the list here. Okay, next one, we have the rhinestone short sleeve top. What the fuck is this? Why is this upvoted more than some of these other items we got coming up? I really don't understand it. So I'm gonna be 100% honest. Short sleeves I never pick up, I never recommend, just because I mean it's basically a fucking t-shirt. Yeah, they'll say better quality, but honestly the quality does not justify paying the same price, I mean double the price, or honestly more than double the price of their graphic tees. I'd rather buy the graphic tee and sell it for, you know, about this price or a little bit more. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And this, I really don't see it being solid enough. Like, not good branding. These colorway are ass. What the fuck is this? Like, it's like maroon and baby shit green and navy with fucking, yeah, the only one is this black colorway. The black colorway is honestly like fairly nice. I feel like the logo is actually decent. You know, I'm just kind of giving it a hard time, but no, these are all a pass. Wash small box waffle sweater. I'll be honest, these are actually not that bad. This woodland is my favorite out of the bunch. I feel like these are definitely like way sleepers. Obviously it's towards the bottom of the list, but once again, we're going into spring, summer. It's a waffle sweater, 150. It's not worth it. It's a small box logo. There's nothing special about it. We get small box logos every single season, I feel like every single fucking week. So super nice, personal. Skip. Okay, now going into these next few pieces. New Era Devil S logo beanie. Nice little re-release. We've already had these before. These came out fall winter 21 or 22, right around that range. So it's been a few years now. Those things have honestly completely tanked on market. Not super crazy for the beanie, but also too, they have just been faked out of existence. That is like Supreme beanies, super faked off market. That Devil S logo, I've seen so many countless like reps, one-on-ones, everything, Reddit, whatnot, like across everywhere of that fucking beanie. So it has completely killed the market. And honestly, it's because it's so easily replicated. I mean, there's nothing crazy about it. It's literally just like that S logo. The horns, you know, makes it stand out a bit more. And obviously, you know, people will spend a little bit more. So I mean, if they're fucking making them in the factory for $5, you know, people are gonna swipe this up for 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever else like that. Personally, I think these things are super nice. I like them. It's that light blue colorway again, red, and that pinstripe. The colors, honestly, for this whole set are pretty fucking weak. Anyways, super nice. I do see certain colors selling out. I don't think they're going to be going for anything crazy. Blue is definitely the leader in this one. Pinstripe, I don't know. The pinstripe might be the best performing out of the bunch on this. And that red, third place. No specific order, only those three. Unless, I don't know, you might be able to get some sales off that purple just for like that Lakers love. But the other two, I just don't like these colors. I don't like the color blocking on any of these really, except for that blue and that pinstripe. So resell on them, you'll probably see them for like 60, 65, like maybe 70 like first day. But besides that, after this, they're going to flatline and they're going to tank. So if you're not buying these like in store, and be so real, I would just skip out. These things aren't going to be doing any crazy numbers on market, and just with how beanies have been performing and with all the replicas, all the fakes in rotation as well, like it's only going to kill these. So save your money. They're nice pieces if you want them for personal. I definitely do seeing select pieces selling out, but for resale, you're not really going to be making anything. Okay, bouquet, cam cap. This shit looks like a fucking jawbreaker. This shit looks like gum you chewed and dropped on your grandma's fucking carpet. What is this thing? What is this thing? I'm gonna be honest, this is an instant skip for me. This thing looks so fucking weird. I feel like this thing would be uncomfortable on your head. Feeling this too, like it's making me cringe. We're also at a $60 retail. This isn't a collab. This is just some fucking weird ass design, weird ass material. This is an instant thumbs down for me. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. I'm skipping it. All right, next few pieces: zip off sleeve reflective stripe jacket. Honestly, different. I'll give it that. The zip offs are nice, being able to turn it into a vest, a bit more versatile. Branding though, super no, like I feel like this is some shit I would see one of the people working at like TSA or on the runway wearing. It's just a bit too basic for me. Nothing really stands out about it. I mean, if you're looking for a piece for work and you just want it to be supreme, this is it for you. And 3M hits $300 though for it. No, this is a skip for me. Okay, this is one that I'm super fucking curious about. This thing is almost at the bottom of the list, and honestly, you guys are sick as fuck for that. The Pins Mesh Back 5 panel. You guys remember, and if you don't, the Pins vest and the Pin Crusher. Those things came with like 40 different pins, all Supreme pins and all removable. Okay, that was the biggest thing. Remember, what we're talking here, biggest thing is resell. The way that I'm looking at this, all right, if these actually have backs and are removable, then that's 18 pins right here. 18 different Supreme styled pins. All right, we'd be able to break these down. Now, if they're, almost like dermaled into the hat and they're there to stay, that's going to be a little bit But if these things are removable, I gotta say this right now, these are a must grab. They might not be, and this, might just be a fucking cook me glazing it like this. But if it is 18 pins and the hat for $80, you need to grab as many as you fucking can. Okay, people are still buying those vests and those bucket hats off StockX just to bust them down for the pins and sell the pins for more value than what the whole fucking piece is going for. All right, if not, $78 is, honestly, I really don't even see it being that steep. Like, I feel like that this is a solid, just like Slapshot logo, just like a super nice, simple one. Good colorways too. That white on like Royals, honestly, really nice. Yellow on brown, this thing is fucking sick. That brown is my favorite. Red, black, all of them really good. It's good designs, and I do like the pins on them. Like, I think that this is a unique piece, and just like solid branding. So I don't know if these things would sell out. I feel like this is like kind of hit or miss. I could really see that brown flying right away. Black, I honestly, all colorways. What am I fucking saying targeting one? No, all of these are really good. If the pins aren't removable, I would say this is 100% more of a personal. People are going to be scared with that hiked up retail, but still, for what it is, I feel like this is solid. This would be one of those ones at your guys' own discretion, because I could honestly see it, possibly flopping, just because people are scared to pay almost that $100 for a hat after fees. But also at the same time, I could see some sales closer to like that 150 range on these, and it being adjustable, so we're not going for specific specific sizes, trying to target, you know, one audience. It's way easier to wear stuff like this. And mesh backs, I feel like typically do well. I mean, that's what I'm wearing right now. I wear a lot of mesh backs. But yeah, super solid, great personal. If these pins can be removed, I'm telling you right now, buy as many as you can. All right, because you guys know Supreme pins like always have a really good market, and on average, even if you're selling the pins for, you know, 10, 15 bucks a pop, which is really cheap for Supreme pins, that's literally like 150, 200, like over $200 just in the pins alone. Sell the hat for what it is, blank like that too, even if it goes 30, 40 bucks, something like that. You just made a cool $300 off an $80 investment. Solid. So like I said, I feel like this one's kind of iffy, you know, at your own discretion. I'm definitely going to be checking these out in store, and like I said, if these are removable, I'll drop everything I fucking got just on these hats alone, because pins, I promise you, are such sleeper flips. And just because we don't get too many of them, especially now, I feel like we would get at least like 1 or 2 pins a season. I don't even remember the last pin we actually got. Like, what the fuck was it? Someone let me know down in the comments. Okay, moving on to these last pieces. Honestly, we're gonna move quick. Shadow plaid, rayon shirts. Once again, good personal. Honestly, it's really got a nice finish. Like, I really like this black. This red is nice too. Embroidered hit, plaid button up. That's it. It's a personal. Moving on. Floral jacquard baseball jersey. Honestly, I really want to like this. I almost get like Chinese New Year's vibes from this specific colorway in general. I feel like the color that I like out of all these is that middle one. It reminds me of like the Bones floral that we just got like last season. But it's a poly satin. So I don't know. And 160, I don't think that this is solid enough. And especially, like I said, living up to last week's hype, we just got that Mace Margiela jersey as well. That thing is going fucking stupid off market, and now we got its inbred ugly fucking cousin next week. Honestly, skip. I feel like there's way better things that you guys could get for even cheaper than this. I really don't see this thing selling out. And there being 3 different random ass floral like colorways for this. I feel like this shit was just so random. Like, I would have much rather prefer even this print like on a pair of shorts or something else. The jersey is not hitting, and just like the super basic logo, played it super safe with a shitty ass floral pattern all over it. It just does not do well. So 160, instant skip for me. Let's move on. Devil S logo sweats. They're honestly probably all gonna sit, especially for the pants. The zip up will go. These sweatpants will probably all sit. So once again, good personals. If you're looking for a resale, just skip these. Save your money for next week if you're not gonna be buying anything else. Short sleeve pocket tee. I ain't gotta say nothing. It's another fucking pocket tee. $64. Way better than the last one though. But still, now we're buying blank tees for 70 bucks. Finally, all right, last item. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know they made a pair of shorts out of these, but honestly, I like these way better than the jersey. But I just don't see these doing anything. $120 for a pair of shorts. I would much rather spend my money on the slash or the scream shorts whenever we get those. I've had way better designs for bottoms, even like same prints, you know, that we've had for tops, obviously that they're using here. I just don't think that this is solid, and I really don't see these selling out or reselling literally at all. So we have now come to the end. Let's go ahead and go over our last few items. Honestly, now that I've seen the rest of the week, I really do have more confidence in this miniature TV, just because I feel like it is like, you know, kind of like a sleeper week in some sense. So I feel like there's going to be more targets on that TV, just because people want to cop something. So I would, I don't know, that's a tough one. Like, what do you really see this fucking TV selling at? What do you see this thing selling at? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like you're gonna see this thing sell out. You'll probably see prices like right around 120 to 150. 120 to 150. All right, and that's me being kind of ballsy with it, just because this thing, like I said, after fees, and if you're getting this online, you're gonna be closer to like that $100 mark for a miniature TV. Like, you need sales of like at least 150 to make it make sense to even make any sort of money on this. And now we're talking $150 for something this fucking big. That's damn near a hoodie. You could buy a hoodie. Like, that's fucking crazy. So yeah, a little bit too taxed on that. I'll be picking up in store. I feel like this could be one of those things, depending on stock too. The stock could be a huge role in this, just like those cameras. You guys remember, the second those cameras went live, those things were instantly sold out. So this thing could definitely follow suit. I'd still give it the green light. TV, 100%. Skate deck, yes. The jersey barrier, yes. Beanie, yes. Like I said, it's not going to be crazy profit. That pigment coated S logo, 100%. The jeans, 1,000%. The work jacket, if you have the Capital, that black colorway. Devil S logo, zip ups, only 2 colors, that baby blue and that pinstripe. And honestly, everything else except for that pin mesh, if those pins are removable, y'all better not sleep. Y'all better not fucking sleep. If they don't remove, y'all can sleep. So all in all, not a super crazy week. Definitely still really good fucking items. A lot of money to still be made, and great personals. So that is now the end. All right, I gotta know what your guys' thoughts are, and honestly your guys' predictions too. I love interacting with you guys. The past few weeks, you guys have been showing so much love on the videos. So seriously, I just want to say, especially if you made it to this point, I really do appreciate you guys showing all the love, all the support on the videos, and just interacting with me in the community. It's been super nice coming in here and just, like, I don't know, being welcomed with open arms as a Supreme content creator, because this is what I love. I love Supreme. I love streetwear. This is my life. This is my business. So being able to share that with you guys now too, and have fun while doing these, I can't thank you guys enough. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys for being here. I can't wait to hear what you guys are thinking of this week, what you guys are copying, if you're sleeping, and everything else in between. Okay, so thank you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and good luck on Thursday, everybody.